Hey everybody, Renegade 68 here with some more Let's Play. My mind went to Persona, then it went to Ever 17. Get those out of the mind. Danganronpa, another episode, Ultra Superhero Girls Blind. Brrr. So, last time I kind of rushed to the end there because, but you know, it was a learning experience. I was trying to figure out exactly how long would generally be between save points. Seems to be about 30 to 40 minutes between save points. 30 minutes if I don't bullshit around like I usually do. Maybe up to 50 minutes if I super bullshit. So that's just good to know for future reference. So that I know when a good point is to be like, I should probably stop. Otherwise, I'm going to be like flipping around for like 10 to 20 minutes, rushing to a save point. Anyways, so I noticed a couple things in the profiles. One thing is, you know, obviously Kamara doesn't have any little tag saying what ultimate she is because she's not an ultimate. Genocide Jack doesn't have one either, although she could fit as ultimate serial killer, I feel. I think she's being left out. He also doesn't have his ultimate lucky talent thing showing. And in fact, Nagito doesn't even have his name. It just says servant. And it's in yellow text, just like the fighter, the priest, the hero, and all that. But you see, these guys, they have their names in the blue line. They have, you know, the priest, Jotaro, the mage, Monica, you know, Sage, Nagisa, blah, 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 blah. But he just says servant and doesn't have his name. Does that mean we never learned his name? Did he never tell us his name? I don't remember. Whatever. Also, Genocide Jack has Genocide Jack with no mention of Genocide Jill. Why the fuck are you not mentioning Jill? What the fuck, game? Don't pretend she doesn't exist. I like Jill. And then Bianca, of course, has Affluent Progeny. Ultimate PE, Little Ultimate, whatever. But yeah, so something I was unfortunately had to rush through last time, because, you know, the save point debacle, was the hit list, which is something I'm very fascinated in. Hit list, Taka Kicks. So they give nicknames to all their top. So does that mean, actually, if you look at the thing, Wanted, Donkomaru, does that mean Komaru's? That's funny, Donkey. So her nickname is Donkomaru, I suppose? Are we going to find her card eventually? But yeah, this is very interesting. It's also sad. Hunting Ground Science Memorial Hall. That reminds me of, let's see, the Science Lab. If I remember right, there was a science place in Danganronpa 1 where Ishimaru thought he could bring back Mondo to life because Monokuma was like, it can go back in time by 1 minute. And he was bullshitting, of course. But, I don't know if there's any reference there or anything. That's what's coming to mind. So yeah, Takaki Ishimaru, and then his son is Kiyotaka Ishimaru. I'm guessing. This might not even be the father. It might be an uncle or something, but it's cool that they're referencing, like, Danganronpa 1 characters and maybe even Danganronpa 2 characters. It's really neat. It's also a really big shame. I hope we meet him. I hope we meet him. You know, even if, you know, unfortunately his son or nephew or whatever is dead, or brother, who knows. At least, maybe we can meet him and, you know, the Ishimaru spirit can live on, because, I like Ishimaru so much. It was so sad that he died. It felt like, you know, they were going to do something cool with him. He went Super Saiyan, and then he got killed before he could, like, you know, do much regaining of his composure. I felt like he really could have gone places, and he didn't. They did something very similar with Nekomaru, and arguably Hyoko. They kind of split that in two. But, whatever the case, it'll also be really cool, because we've never seen adults in these games. Like, you know, they're hunting adults and stuff, but that's something I hadn't even really thought of. We've never met an adult in either of the first two games. The only adult we really knew of were Nagi's parents, we got a very brief glimpse of, as well as Kyoko's dad, who we got a very brief glimpse of, and that was it. So the idea that we're actually going to meet some adults in this world is cool. Like, it would be interesting to meet adults of, like, the kids who died even. Like this guy, for example. If this is, like, the father of Ishimaru, I'd be like, hey, so, you doing okay? Like, it could have some very interesting character depth, and add more background to the characters that are unfortunately gone. But yeah, anyways, it's extremely interesting to me. Demon who is a policeman in the demon world, maybe carrying the item gun, a real gun. That could be interesting to get our hands on if we can. Be very careful when you hunt it. Its father, so possibly Kiyotaka's grandfather, possibly, is a super rare demon who's a former prime minister. A super rare demon. Does that mean they don't know where he is? Like, they're trying to track him down, so maybe he's going to be like an important big good in the game? Because that'd be really cool. you can hunt it down while leaving some body parts behind, your friends are going to be so jealous. Its weak spot, the sides. Okay. Interesting. But yeah, this is really interesting to me. Like, there's so many things about this game that I'm loving that I never even thought about going into this. I was just, okay, this is going to be a boring whatever game. As I mentioned in my first session at the end of it, I thought it was going to be a boring whatever game, but I'm loving it so much more. All the little things they're doing seem so cool. That side, like, even the minigames, I'm liking them. I did say, like, they hurt my fun a little bit the first time they showed off that stealth minigame, but I'm actually liking it the more I'm seeing it. It looks like it could be a fun, thing. And the puzzle they had us do seemed kind of fun. Like, so much of this game seems fun. The least fun part so far is shooting bad guys. It's kind of a pain, honestly. The controls are a bit of an ass, but other than that, other than the main gameplay aspect, it's pretty fun. But yeah, whatever the case, let's have some more fun. So we just came. Oh right, we have one of these we haven't done yet. Also, I said I was gonna use. Speaking of which, yeah. Oh, I thought my battery was already. Oh wait, what? I'm confused. Haven't there been batteries in the past that I've tried to pick up and haven't been able to because my battery was already full? No, but I have picked... No, I thought that I could pick them up even if it was full, but it's saying I can't because it is full. So it wasn't full in the past, or was I not picking up batteries, or... Huh? I thought that's what I was doing. So will this stay here? No, it vanishes. Okay, good to know. I'm getting a bit confused now. But yeah, I said I was going to use Junko. I said I was going to use Toko kind of liberally, and I haven't really been doing that. I should start doing that, because they're giving us lots of these machines, and they tend to give us lots of those. Unless that was the first time we got a battery, but I think in the past we got batteries. Unless we did, but I only thought we had full battery, but we didn't really have full battery. Whatever, I'm going to try to use a...
If you move that electric car, you should be able to run over the Monokumas with it.
Shut up, Risei!
Dead or broken? Well, doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Anyways, as I was saying, fuck what I was saying. Maybe it just looks like the batteries are full, but they aren't actually full. Like, they go beyond 3, and it just looks like they go to 3. That's my best guess. Okay, yeah, there are some Monokumas over there. Alright. First, what's up with this dead corpse thingy? It's got an exclamation point.
So cruel.
Why do they do such cruel things? Probably don't have a real reason. From what I can tell, they're just doing it for fun. That's a real reason. I mean, what's a more better reason than your personal enjoyment, in my opinion? I kind of agree with them in that sense. So, from a twisted point of view, I can see where they're coming from. But, my motto is, it's all fun and games until someone gets killed. They obviously don't go by that motto.
Impossible.
They're doing something like this for fun? What are these kids?
You're right.
When I got here, they were already wearing those helmets and marching in the streets, killing the adults and bringing Monokumas with them like a parade. Why do they hate the adults? Duh, because they're annoying teachers and pestering parents. I can understand them. I can understand where the adult hate comes from. Like I said, I have no idea. Come on, really? You can't think... You've never had your parents be like, you gotta do better in school, or your teachers be like, oh my gosh, you're gonna fail this fucking class, you piece of shit, or you're getting detention. Like, come on. Everyone's been there. I mean, obviously they're taking it way, way, way too far, but you gotta be able to sympathize to a very small extent, at least. I'm just confused as you are. Stop asking me about every little thing.
Aww.
You don't have to be so angry.
Ugh.
It's because you nag just like those brats. Oh, really? Oh, you're being compared to the brats, Kamar. How does that make you feel? It's true that you're only an about to be, though. So does about to be mean she's under 18? What do they consider an adult? 20? 21? 19? 18? 17? I have no idea. Whatever the case, okay, let's just get moving around. So, just to confirm for myself, we came out of this building? Right, didn't we? I believe so. Which means, okay, this is... Oh, can we go? Wait, whoa. Where can we go from here? This looks bigger than I thought it was. Oh, there's a few ways we can go. Ah, shit. I hate it when there's a few ways we can go.
Where are you going?
I'm exploring, bitch! If you're gonna want me to not explore, put something stupid in a way that doesn't involve you being a bitch! Okay, so I'm not allowed to go that way because Toko's a bitch. Naggy bitch. We're supposed to go to the bridge only to find out we can't use it because duh, of course we can't use it. Duh. Anyways. So you want us to kill the Monokumas with move. Well, move. Line them up. Oh, there's another one. Man, they really hand out those slot machines like candy. So I should probably not use them all the time if I have like batteries not being used. Okay, so I can't get through here unless can I like get on top of the car and No, I cannot. I'm not a triathlon or whatever. But yeah, why is the game railroading me? Is this another Final Hallways? Never played Final Hallways. Partially because I heard so much that it was Final Hallways. But, haven't played the Final Fantasy 15 either, though, so I can't really talk much about that. I'm not much into Final Fantasy. I want to get more into it, but at the moment, I've only played Final Fantasy 4 all the way through, I believe. I've played a bit of Final Fantasy 1 and a bit of 7. Oh, that was bullets. So actually, was that the first time I got a battery? I don't know, whatever. Okay, so no, those were bullets. The bullets and batteries look slightly similar. So the batteries don't actually get as dropped as often as I thought. Okay, so we got some kids over there. We got a kid over there. Where are we going? Where are we going? So I should go across the bridge first, I think. Oh, he's running away. Why is he running away? No, I should go down this way first. Get the fuck out of my way, Toko. This is one of the annoying things about escort missions. When you get the fuck in my way, get out of my way. Get out of my way. You slow me down. Oh, that reminds me of the stupid nerd that got in my way. And she fits. She totally fits the nerd bill. Oh, you're the new nerd. You're just gender swapped. You're the nerd that always got in my way in the hallways. Move out of my way, nerd. Actually, you're a bit more polite than that nerd. You seem to get on my way a lot. Yeah, okay, the nerd was more annoying. But you still fit the nerd bill, so as long as you get in my way a little bit, like right now. You see, you can be a nerd that gets in my way. Good job, Toko. Just don't constantly get in my way and we'll not have too many problems. Anyways, what are you little shits doing? Can I do anything with you? You little shits? Little shits? Move! Move! No, don't just completely ignore me, you little shits! No, there's nothing I can do. Oh, okay. There was a purpose! Oh man, that one room that didn't seem to have a purpose is gonna bug me, because every other place in the game that's ever felt like a dead end has had a thingy. That one room, though, didn't. That's gonna drive me cray-cray. Electric up? What was that? I was just about to press triangle again. Still used to that from Persona. How high can our mono coins go? They're already at almost 1,000, and I haven't gotten to anything that can let us use mono coins yet. Oh shit, what is this? Enemy paralysis time increases slightly after despair time. What is despair time? I don't know what that is, but okay. I'll put that on once I have 6. Auto lock is just one of those things that'll probably keep getting shuffled. So far they've been kind of nice to us with the give outs for the skills, because they're giving this to us roughly when we'll be able to equip them. Sooner or later they're probably going to start giving us more skills than we can equip at a time, which is the best way to really do it. You want to start by being nice and letting them use everything so they can get accustomed to it, and then once they start to use everything, that's when you give them too much and they have to pick and choose. Because, I mean, if we never pick and choose, then there's no strategy at all. And it's just equip everything and become the killing machine. At that point, there's no point to skill points if you can always equip everything. Which means, sooner or later, they should start giving us a lot more skills to give us more options. And make it so that we can't choose everything at once. But it is good to start, again, at first, to let us use everything. It's a nice introductory way to ease us into the game. Anyways. So this is the bridge, right? Is some big cutscene gonna happen? Is the bridge gonna get destroyed? What? Something like that, probably. Our hope is gonna get dashed, right? What's it gonna be? Who's gonna kill our hope?
Yes! All we gotta do now is cross the bridge!
Is the bridge gonna raise, or are there gonna be a bunch of Monokumas dropped? What's the trick?
We did it, Toko! Just a little more! We're going to be alright!
If they actually cross this bridge, that would be amazing to me, because they're so setting it up like they're not going to be able to cross it. Like, they've been putting all the signs. That's sometimes the smartest way to do it. Put all the signs that it's not going to happen, and then have it happen anyway. But something tells me it won't happen. Probably well, I just said why it tells me it won't happen, but yeah.
I wonder if it will really end this easily.
That's another sign that it won't end this easily. So you're giving us all the signs. But is this a fake out?
Huh? I have a bad feeling about this. This bridge has a dangerous scent.
A dangerous scent? Oh, an in-universe reason and not just fourth wall?
Hey! You two girls over there!
You two girls over there. That sounded like a boy. That sounded like a young boy. But that didn't sound like any of the ones we knew. That wasn't Nagisa. That wasn't Masaru. That wasn't Jotaro, I don't think. Unless this is another member of the Warriors of Hope. Because it sounded like a kid, so unless there's a kid who's working for the Future Foundation... Oh, wait, shit. Asahina?
You guys don't look like you're with those kids.
Wait. No, that's not Asahina. Wait, that voice. Are you a relative of Asahina? Are you a relative of Akane? Can I play that voice again?
You guys don't look like you're with those kids.
No, maybe I'm thinking too much. It sounds... My first instinct was, oh, Akane's voice. But I don't think it's Akane's voice. And I don't think it's Akane's voice either, for what it's worth.
That means you're on my side, right? Right?
You see, here's the... Look at the mouth, though. If you're a relative of Asahina, you probably want me to stick donuts in your mouth. If you're a relative of Akane, then I don't know what you want, because Akane sucked. Maybe you'll be better than Akane. Are you like Akane's brother? Or something? Didn't Akane, said, like, she had a bajillion brothers? I think. I don't know.
Huh? Yeah.
You look so much like Akane, though. But you could also look like Asahina. You could look like both of them. Because I remember bringing that up when I started Danganronpa 2. Oh, hey, here's the next Asahina, is what I said. Or the next Aoi. And I'm like, well, she's probably one of the others that won't live to the end. Because she seems kind of like a mix between Asahina and Yasuhiro. And she looks like Asahina. And then, hey, she lived to the end. Because, of course, she did. Yeah. Akane is still my least favorite character in all of Danganronpa.
I knew it! Yes, oh, this is fantastic!
Yeah, it's not the best boy voice, but I think it's a female trying their best to do a boy voice and not being the best at being a boy voice, but I think it is a boy voice. So either you're a girl pretending to be a boy, or you're Akane's brother and they just didn't get the best voice actor for it. Well, I'm not saying they're a bad voice actor, maybe they're just not very good at making their voice sound like a boy.
Man, it's been forever since I've seen a normal person. I'm so happy.
Oh, I know you. I know your voice from somewhere. I'm just not used to you being a boy. I'm used to you being a girl, I think. Anyways.
I hate this kind of guy. Just walking up and talking to a girl like it was nothing.
So, you're related to Akane, right? Because if they have another character that looks like Akane and Asahina and is related to neither of them, I'm gonna flip my shit. Maybe it just means Danganronpa Crew doesn't know how to make black people. What?
I think this handshake is over now.
I guess technically they're brown people, but same difference. Or is that racist? That's probably a bit racist. Sorry!
Hey! How much longer are you gonna hold her hand? You're like a creepy fan meeting an idol.
I'd ship it, but I'm not sure if you're a trap yet. Also, if you're related to Akane, your points go down a little bit. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna judge you just because I hate Akane's guts.
No, it's not like that. It's just this wristband.
Actually, though, if you... Oh, do you have a wristband too? Which means are you another one of their targets? Also, if you are related to Akane, then do you know that your sister's gone to despair by now? Maybe we could have some kind of intense thingy going on. Maybe we could actually get some interesting character development for Akane. That would be nice, because she was one of the ones who lived. But, yeah.
Could it be? Were you also captured by those kids who call themselves the Warriors of Hope?
Yes, I was. Oh, you're gonna bug me. I know your voice from somewhere, but I'm not used to you being a guy.
Huh?
You probably play a pretty good girl, but I hear your voice and I'm like, oh my god, you're so obviously a girl. Usually when I hear a guy, I can be like, oh, it's probably a girl playing them, but I could believe it's a guy. But with you, no, you're definitely a girl playing that guy. Anyways.
And then you got thrown out here and told it was part of some game, right?
God, it's gonna bug me, but yes.
Well, look! Me too!
Okay. There's that wristband. So, is that a tracking device? My guess is a tracking device. Oh! Maybe it won't let us cross the bridge. Like, it'll keep us in the boundaries. Like, if we try to wander too far out of the hunting grounds or whatever, it'll, like, shock us or kill us or something. Then again, since they didn't tell us that that's how it worked, it probably won't do that. It'll just, like, maybe... It might shock us a bit and force us back. And if we keep trying, then it could kill us. Maybe.
Oh, that wristband. Oh, this is great.
So are you a red shirt that's gonna die, or are you actually an important character? If you're related to Akane/Asahina, then maybe you are an important character. Or maybe that's all the more reason for you to be a really good red shirt character, as it were. Like, you thought they were important, but no!
Well, not completely great. I'm already at my wit's end trying to figure out what to do.
Okay.
I guess I was just so relieved to see someone in the same spot I'm in. Still, could be better.
Actually, I think I have heard this actor playing another guy before. But I think it was kind of a convincing guy. Why are you not a convincing guy? Are you supposed to not be convincing as a guy on purpose? Are you a trap? Is that the point? I'm getting suspicious now. What if you're like the ultimate imposter, pretending to be Akane's brother, but you're not the best when it comes to sounding like a guy, but also sounding like Akane? I don't fucking know. No, but if you're the ultimate imposter, you can impersonate them better than that. But no, you couldn't, because you do things crazy for some reason, right? Like when you impersonated Byakuya, you decided for no reason at all that you'd be fat, even though Byakuya is normally not fat. So maybe you decide for no reason at all to make this guy sound a bit like a girl. Logic? Maybe. Crazy logic.
I sorta understand. I'm also a little glad to know that I'm not alone in this situation.
Right?
Also, this game is called Ultra Spare Girls, so if you're not a trap, you're probably not that important. Sorry.
Oh, that reminds me. I never told you my name. I'm Yuta Asahina.
Okay, so we finally get the answer. Related to Asahina, not to... Oh shit, what was Akane's other name? I forget. The only one coming to mind is Kurashiki, and that's the wrong one. So... Owari, that's it. I could have really went either way. You really look more like Akane to me than you do Asahina. I mean, again, you look like both, but that's because they look like each other. But okay, Yuta, so you're related to Aoi. Older or younger? Also, how's Aoi doing? If you're in the game, I'd assume Aoi's in the game. Probably. It'd be weird if she isn't. Oh, yep, you know her. Him.
I'm Komaru Naegi. Nice to meet you, Yuta.
Mm-hmm. Naigi's sister and Asahina's brother. Aww. I know a lot of people ship those two. Personally, I'm more for Naegi Kyoko myself, but this could be like the answer to that ship.
Okay. Komaru Naegi.
Holy shit, he does the same thing with the hands. That's kind of precious. Aww. You're cute, Yuta. You also seem trappish to me, but I won't let that judge me judge you just yet. Maybe that's the idea. It's Ultra Spare Girls, but he is a guy, but because it's Ultra Spare Girls, they have to make him as girly as possible.
What are you doing?
Oh, this? If you want to really remember a name, write it down on your palm 3 times.
Did we know that Aoi Asahina had brothers? Again, my knowledge of the Danganronpa 1 character Social Links isn't as great. I call them social links all the time now. They're free time events, but Persona has drilled it into my head. But my knowledge of the and it's simpler to say social links than free times. I mean, not really, but my knowledge of the Danganronpa 1 social links, deal with it, isn't as great as the Danganronpa 2 ones. And I know Akane Owari said she had brothers, I believe, that she had to look out for or whatever. And she might have had sisters. I don't remember if Aoi said that she had any brothers. If she said she had one, that's fair enough. If she didn't say she had one, this is arc welding. This is bullshit.
Oh, I see. I've never heard of that.
Mm-hmm. Neither had Makoto. And that's the same facial expression. Daw, isn't it precious?
Oh, but seriously? It is so reassuring to finally have a friend to work together with.
Oh my god, I feel so scared for you. Are you gonna, like, try to cross that bridge and fucking die because of the bracelet? Please don't let that happen. I'd feel so bad for you, Ta, and I'd also feel bad for, Aoi.
Oh, hey, by the way, who's this? She's been, glaring at me this whole time.
Oh, she's, the serial killer? I mean, she's Toka. She knows your friend, but I don't know that she knows your friend, because I'm a derp. Not that I would anyways, but I'm still a derp. Ellipses.
Oh, this is Toko. Toko Fukawa.
It's fine. You don't have to make introductions like this. Not for an outcast like me.
I do like that we're getting to see like relationships for all the Danganronpa 1 and 2 characters, both living and dead. It's a really nice thing. That I don't know what I was expecting in this game, but it wasn't quite that. So, I mean, I guess it makes sense in hindsight because you know they're focusing on Makoto's sister. They're gonna show more than just Makoto's family, but I didn't really think about it. But it's cool.
Listen to you two, going on like you're lovers already, and you just met.
No, that's just your active imagination being active. But yeah, I really hope they don't waste the opportunity to have some like adult main characters because they haven't been able to really do that with the first two, and this is the first time they can really maybe have some adult characters in this. So I hope we get some of those, whether it's related to Ishimaru or the president or whatever or somebody else, but somebody, at least a couple maybe.
It's not like that.
Oh, you're blushing. That means it is.
Well, come on. I'm sure we'd all be happier on that side of the bridge.
Oh my god, don't tell me you're gonna attempt to cross and you're gonna fucking die. Ah, are you just a red shirt? Please say no.
Now let's hurry up and get out of this town.
Oh no, are they really gonna do this? Are they, game, don't pull my heartstrings like this. Don't, again, but if they do this, it's gonna be another one of those things where, you know how I said I wanted a named character to die? Well, here's the thing, he doesn't count yet. Sure, he has a name, and sure he's related to someone we know, and that does up the stakes a little bit, but we just fucking met him. If he runs across that bridge and dies, you're gonna be able to feel a bit more sympathy than you could for the no-names, but not much. It'd be better if we got to know him for a little bit, was with him for a little bit, and then he died. If they do it this way, he's still a red shirt. He's not, you know, a no-name, but he's a red shirt. Oh, please don't kill him, just out of nowhere.
We should go too.
Please don't. Please don't. Also, if you're scared about going, and the reason you don't want to go is because of some feeling you're having, I think you should have brought that up to him too, since he's related to Aoi.
What is it?
Like I said, I don't like it. I have a very bad feeling about this.
If he dies because you had a bad feeling, but you were too nervous to speak up and say that to him too, knowing that you know that he's probably related to Aoi, who is a co-worker and someone you escaped the school with, if he dies and that's your fucking fault, I'm gonna hate you so much. Because, I mean, I know you're not the nicest person, and it'd be one thing if this was a complete stranger, but you know that this person is probably related to Aoi. If you still let him die because of that, I know she's not letting him die, quote unquote, but you know what I mean. Like, I'm gonna be really mad at her, and if this does happen, I hope there's some chemistry and some drama between her and Aoi. I mean, we already had some of that in the first game, but some more would be nice, because this is huge if this actually happens.
Oh, you're just being paranoid.
Oh, God.
Come on, if we don't hurry, Yuta will leave us behind.
I'm so scared. Please don't just kill Yuta. Please don't do it.
Hey! Don't just run off! Hold on!
Gosh darn it, don't do this to me, game. Don't do what I think you're gonna do. Please don't. Please don't. Wait. Are we good? This is too easy. This is too easy, game. Don't do this to me.
This way. Let's go.
Oh my god, what are you doing to me, game?
Yuta, slow down!
I don't trust this at all. I'm so scared.
So he's athletic too. Must be in the jeans.
Yeah, huh? Must be in the shorts! Because I think, yeah, Aoi wore shirts too. Mm-hmm. What is it with these siblings always being exactly like their siblings? These siblings being like their siblings, yes. But yeah, like, you know, Komaru seems so much like Makoto. Our first impression of Yuta is, oh, she's just like fucking Aoi. Like, if there gonna be any distinguishing character differences, like, I mean, I'm sure we still have time with Komaru, but Yuta, I don't know, like, because, you know, siblings aren't always the exact same. In fact, generally, they're pretty darn different. Now, in a media like this, you want to maybe use similar characteristics to be like, yes, they are the same, as a defining way of showing that, like, they're siblings, but, you know, at a certain point, you know, aesthetics is generally enough. Other than that, you want to try to make them kind of different. Like, you know, it's one thing to have tendencies the same, like the writing on the hands, but beyond that is a little much. Anyways. Oh my god, I'm scared. Can I do anything with this? Looks like a gold bus, but I guess not. I don't want to go. I'm scared
Hurry,
Yuta's gonna
this way.
fucking die. I'm scared Yuta's gonna fucking die. Is he in the profiles? By the by. I did not think I'd even be able to cross this bridge. I still might not be able to cross this bridge. Yuta isn't even in my profiles. What the fuck? Either that means there's more to him, or he's a red shirt and doesn't even get to be added to the profiles. Oh god. Oh god.
If we get across this bridge, we're outside Towa City. I'm sure those kids won't chase us.
I got another bad thought. What if the reason that the voice isn't very good, like, it's clearly a girl playing a boy and not, oh, it could be either a boy or a girl, I can't tell for sure. The reason it seems like the voice isn't the best, maybe it's because the voice doesn't need to be the best, because it's a red shirt character who's just about to die. Oh, please say no. At least let's get to know him a bit first before I go and blow him up, please. Please? Please tell me I'm wrong about this.
Once we're out of this town, let's celebrate by toasting with sports drinks.
Oh my god, you're giving me all the flags! Gid, do you not understand media? You're signing all death flags possible! Oh my gosh. Then again, if they don't kill him after this, it'll be pretty genius, because they're really tugging at my heartstrings with this. This is actually kind of smart how they're doing this. But if they actually do kill him now, I'm gonna be like, oh, really? Couldn't you have been, like, clever and not killed him? Because you're giving all the signs. God damn it. Don't do it, game. Please don't. This is worse than actually killing him. This just feeling of dread. Oh my gosh. And the bridge and the waiting and the crossing and the... Oh, they're doing so many things right to get us so scared about this.
Huh? Wait, hold on.
Oh god, wait, hold on. Oh god. Are you gonna kill him now? Or
Are
is
you kidding me? What's going on here? The bridge collapsed.
it's just a dead end? Is that all there is to it?
No! Isn't there something we can do?
We can turn around and not get killed because it's like a dead end that they planned for us. Oh my god, if Yuta dies here, I swear. Well, I'll probably swear either way.
There's nothing we can do. It's impossible to get over the bridge now.
I have kind of a potty mouth, let's be honest. I'll swear either way.
Damn it, we were almost there. Stop screwing with us. What the hell is this?
Oh.
How pathetic. Giving up right away just because things got a little screwed up.
Yeah, you're one to talk. I mean, I guess you got more confidence now, but you used to be really fucking, quitterish? Is that the word I'm looking for? Quitterish, sure. Quittish? Quidditch. Quidditch isn't the best.
If you have the energy to shout and scream like that, use it to move your weak ass instead.
Quidditch was one of those things that was really cool until I learned all the actual rules, and then I thought it was really dumb. But yeah.
Huh? Move?
Move?
Just go back to the city. This part of the bridge might be unstable as well.
Well then why did you let us get on here?
Go back? You want us to actually go back there?
Well, no shit. So why couldn't we go that other way if we're just gonna end up going back that way anyways? As soon as we got to this bridge, you should have been like, let's not do it, and then gone back that other way.
Yes, that's the only way.
But there would have been no reason for us to send us out to this bridge unless they're gonna do something. Unless the whole reason was to pull at our heartstrings, only to not do anything to maybe get us to care about him? Because that would be an interesting strategy.
If you want to live, you can't always take the easy path. Sometimes you gotta take the painful ones.
Also, this is some nice growth moment for Toko. As long as she's not just quoting Byakuya again.
On that path, you might suffer and writhe in pain, but at least you'll survive.
Indeed.
You say that as if you've experienced it before.
Indeed she has. But in that game, it was, one where not, generally less than half survived, so thankfully you're not in that game. I mean, you kind of are, but you're not. Indeed. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no! What's gonna happen? At least we're together, so we probably won't have Yuta die alone. It increases the chances that he won't die.
This is bad. The bridge is gonna collapse. Hurry, let's go back.
So he's not gonna die. Yuta's not dead, is that right? Is that right? Yuta isn't dead? I was so goddamn sure.
Damn it, if this keeps up,
Oh, jeez,
the
a timer.
whole bridge is gonna collapse.
A timer! But Yuta's not dead! The important thing is you- oh my god, game. I swear, you've never gotten me to care so quickly, so much about, like, someone like this.
The trailer is blocking the way.
Just run. Oh shit, just run.
Is there some way we can move this?
Uh,
What's with them?
with the fucking, oh wait.
Omaru, do something.
Shit, you know what? Fuck it.
I'm on the fast track now.
Okay, square. Square, let's just, in fact, let's, yep. Anything? Anyone else? I can't even tilt my camera angle like this. Anyways, you know what? Let's switch back. Wait, I was gonna, actually, ah, gosh. Ah, I'm getting all this, they don't let you switch the camera, it's really annoying. At least Yuta's holding his ground. You! No, you're the one! You're the one! You, the bomb guy! Bomb guy! Did I do it? Oh god, it's getting all laggy and shit. Are we all good? God.
Let's run. Full speed.
A running section in this game is terrible.
We gotta run. It's gonna collapse.
This game is not made for running sections. It's my worst nightmare. It's my worst nightmare.
Damn it, they came out again.
At least that was my first time using Genocider Jack, but it wasn't the best. It was really weird, honestly. You! Oh, okay, where's your next? God, it's like... it's like the mole section or whatever. Whack-a-mole.
Just a bit more now. Let's go.
Okay, Yuta's my new Navi, my new Risei. Sorry, I'm just gonna call him Navi. I won't harp on Risei forever. She's not as bad as Yosuke. That was a nice section if it wasn't for the fact that it was all about running, and this game is kind of shit when it comes to running. Burning your bridges. But the important thing is, Yuta's still alive. Oh my god. But, I don't remember the last time any form of media has so quickly gotten me to care about a character. Like, this reminds me of Gantz. There's a certain part of Gantz where a character who we didn't know for very long, but we knew for longer than Yuta, by the way, a good bit longer than Yuta, but still not very long comparatively, because Gantz is something where characters die a lot, and it seemed so perfect, like, oh my god, this character is totally fucked. Like, there were so many opportunities. Like, it's like, oh, he's gonna die now. No, he lived. Oh, he's gonna die now. Oh, he lived. Oh, he's gonna die now. No, he lived. Oh, now he's gonna die. And he still lived. And it's that feeling of, they get you to care kind of by cheating. Like, I don't know jack shit about Yuta, yet I care about him because they set it up in a way that made it look like he was totally gonna die. So, it's kind of, it's a neat psychological study, really. But yeah. So Yuta, I apparently like him now, even though I know nothing about him.
I thought we were gonna die.
I thought Yuta was gonna die.
We're safe for now. But with a bridge like this, there's no way we can get across.
So are you just like in our party now? Because that would mean double escort mission. Can you fight with us? Can you do things? But you're not a girl.
Now we have no chance of escape.
Unless you're a trap. Which, I mean, either that or you're just a really girly guy who has a really girly voice, which I guess makes sense. Because that's their way of cheating and being like, oh, we're Ultra Despair girls, but you can play as this girly guy who's related to a girl you know about. Yeah.
No, not yet. I'm not gonna give up yet.
Aw, look, he learned from Toko. Isn't that cute? And he still wants all those donuts to be shoved into his mouth. And now that's definitely more appropriate, now that I know he is indeed related to Aoi.
Why are you yelling?
Because he's copying you. You should feel proud. Although you were probably just copying Byakuya.
How do I explain it? Well, with all the despair I've felt so far, I've prepared myself.
Yeah.
And if I don't do everything I can, I know that nothing's gonna get solved.
Yeah, you go, Yuta.
What are you doing?
I barely know him, and I already like him so much more than Yuta from Persona 4.
Isn't it obvious? I'll swim!
Oh, I'm sorry, scratch that. Yuta's the... Okay, I got confused. You see, the main character of Persona 4 is named Yu, but there is another character in the game named Yuta. However, Yuta's a very minor character. What I meant to say is, I barely know him, but I like Yuta so much more than Yu from Persona 4. But I got confused and thought Yu was named Yuta. I do like him more than Yuta, but that's because we barely even got to know Yuta either.
What? Swim?
Oh, hey! Do you really have to be exactly like your goddamn sister? At the very least, you're not as good, obviously, because you're not the ultimate swimmer.
Yeah, I mean, my specialty is more track and field. I'm not that confident in swimming.
Yeah, that's your sister's terrain. But you're still a bunch of athlete nuts, is that it?
Well, it's not that I'm not a good swimmer, it's just... there was always someone better.
Yep, Asahina. I know the feels. Like, my best... Like, in school, my best subject was always math. But my math grades were always lower than my brother's math grades. And, like, there were some high school classes where I would get to them, and I would get a teacher, and it'd be like, oh, you're related to him, I'm interested. And, like, I'm like, oh my god, please don't do that, because now you're going to have super high expectations, and I'm going to get really good grades, but they're not going to be his level of really good. And so you're going to be like, oh, you did decent. I'm like, I'm getting one of the best grades in the class, what the fuck? But yeah, I know that feeling. Like, my best subject is math, and my brother is better at math.
But now's not the time for that. Can't chicken out now.
Wait! Even if you are gonna swim, it looks really far to the other side.
Yeah, that seems kind of crazy. Also, I thought for sure this was going to be related to the bracelets, like they were going to stop us somehow, but no, guess not. So they're for something else, I suppose. Maybe they're just trackers and that's all they are?
Yeah, that looks pretty tiring.
Wait a second! Do you have the same voice actor as Jotaro? Let me hear that line one more time.
Yeah, that looks pretty tiring.
Holy shit, are you Jotaro? Is it the same voice actor? If it is, good on you. I noticed it. If I'm right, I noticed it. But that's still some pretty differentiated voicing. Now, the more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm playing it in my head, this might also be Jotaro. Now, there could be a couple reasons for this. Either A, it's because Yucha's a really minor character and they didn't want to waste time paying multiple voice actors if the person who plays Jotaro is good enough to do a voice like this. Or B, the person who plays Jotaro is just that good that they got them to do two different roles that are both kind of important-ish. Because, yeah, this is pretty different. But now that I'm thinking about it, I think it's the same person. I think.
But the water is freezing, and with all the pollution, there are weird creatures in there.
Then I guess I'll just be extra careful.
No, it's not bad. I'm telling you not to try it, you idiot swimmer. Don't be a hero.
Yeah. Again, this is something Asahina's like, she doesn't know how to use her brains to go back, so she's going to use her brawns to try to go forward. But, nah. I think Toko's in the right here. We should not try to leave the confines of the game this way. I don't think it'll work. I hope you can stop him, Toko.
Idiot swimmer? But I'm on the track team!
Old habits die hard.
Anyway, this isn't the time to rush into things. Let's think this out.
So I'm guessing she doesn't want to bring up Asahina because she doesn't want him to go into some big spiel about it. I can see that. And maybe you want to hold your cards close to the chest anyways, because he could be like a spy or something. Like the ultimate imposter.
I'm honored that you worry about me, but I've already made up my mind.
Well, I've already unmade up your mind. I don't want you to leave us and die.
So you're just going to refuse to listen to reason?
Toko's gonna take that very insulting, as she would.
Look, all I have to do is ask for help from those future Foundation guys after I cross, right?
No, you don't have to. We're from Future Foundation. We can tell them that, right? So you can just stay with us, right?
I'll bring back help, I promise. No matter what it takes. So just wait for me until then, okay?
Again, you're giving me more signs that you're just gonna die. Like, you just lived through this thing, I thought you were gonna die, you're gonna die again. Like, never let the red shirts leave your party. Because, I mean, there's a somewhat of a good chance that a red shirt will die if they stay with you, but there's such a better chance that they'll die if they leave you. It depends on the kind of genre this is. And this is horror-ish, I think. So, horror-ish especially, you don't want to separate.
Yuta?
Yes.
Be careful. If you run into any trouble, come back right away, okay?
Do you have a crush, Kamaru? Maybe. It's just, maybe Toko was right. Or maybe that's just my pervy mind being with her pervy mind. Oh gosh.
Hey, no need to worry. I'll get to the other side any way I can.
Oh man, I hope you stay alive, Yuta. I hope you stay a cool bro. And not a dead bro. Yuta. Is he, what? 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 Oh god! That looks really silly. That reminds me of... that reminds me of Pain. Oh. No! No! So, first, to continue my reference that I made, because I don't want to leave you guys hanging, I don't know if how many of you saw the infamous episode of the Naruto Shippuden anime, the Pain fight, where Pain had really silly animation and looked like he was running like Sonic the Hedgehog. That kind of looked like that in swimming fashion. To get back to the game, though, holy shit. Wow. I can't help but be impressed at that. You got me to care about him so quickly. That actually hurts my heartstrings a little bit. Not enough to get teary-eyed or anything, but... wow. And they did the fake out too. It was like they were going so much towards, oh, he's gonna die. Oh, he's gonna die. But he lived! And then they killed him. And they did what I wanted them to do. They finally killed a named character. And you did get to know him for a bit. A very short bit, but a bit. Wow. I didn't know if they were going to do it. I didn't know if anyone was really going to die in this game. If this was going to be one of those really friendly games. Kid-friendly, as it were. Where no one would die. But, nope. So we know what those bracelets do now. Wow. I don't know what else to say about that. Good on the game, I guess. That was nicely done. Good setup, because I actually care a bit, even though we pretty much know nothing about him. He's, like, practically a carbon copy of his sister. Also, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he has Jotaro's voice. They probably didn't want to bother with another actor for such an unimportant character. Let's just go forward, then!
What?
Yeah, we know what the bracelets are for now. You should probably be careful about that. Also, Toko. So how are you going to break that to his sister?
No. What's happening?
Oh, man. I really hope Asahina shows up in this game now. I don't know, like, I'm conflicted. On the one hand, Byakuya's profile is misleading, but on the other hand... because we need to have a talk about that, Asahina. I'd very much like to hear your thoughts on that. Did you know that your brother was still alive? Were you out looking for him? Were you aware that he wasn't even dead yet, or did you not know? I really... oh, man. Man! This is a feeling that you cannot get from a regular Danganronpa game. That's something I'll say. Because in Danganronpa, as much as it can... you can get sad about who gets killed. You can be like, oh shit, like, you know, I got really heartstrung when Mahiro died. I was like, no! Why did they kill Mahiro? And Ibuki also got to me. And Nekomaru got to me. A lot of the victims got to me. And the imposter didn't really get to me, but the more I found out about him post-death, I'm like, oh, I wish we got him more. But And of course, Nagito got to me, but... anyways, the point is, man, aside from Hyoko, everybody got to me. And in hindsight, I kind of wanted to see more of Hyoko in Danganronpa 2. Wow, all the victims. But anyways, you can be sad about who dies, but the shock of when someone dies can never hit you in Danganronpa 1 or 2. It never happened because it couldn't, because of the formula. Someone was always going to die at certain points because of the formula of the story. But this is the first game in the series where they had a chance to really be like, we can do whatever the fuck whenever we want. So, yeah, that's, wow.
Doko, what do we do? We've got to hurry and save him!
Yuta is dead. Wow. And unlike the Zero Escape games, it doesn't have, well, I don't think, I'm pretty sure it doesn't have the problem of, oh, you can just do another pathway and they won't be dead in that one. Because that was a problem you know, you can become unsensitized to it in Zero Escape because the first time it happens, you're like, oh no, they died. But, you know, you just go to a different timeline. They don't die in that one. If you just like that one better, sure. But in a game that doesn't have multiple timelines, oops.
Are you serious? What we just saw. Do you seriously think that it's possible for him to be alive after that?
No.
Cry it out. Get it out of the way this first time so you can save yourself the time and energy it would take to waste time crying in future deaths. Also, you can kind of hurt your eyesight a bit if you cry too much, so... Get it out of the way this first time.
Averting your eyes from reality, no matter how horrible or painful.
Yeah, get it out of the way this first time so that you don't, maybe in an important moment later on, you don't waste whatever.
Listen, we saw Yuta Asahina, and we saw that huge explosion. He's dead.
Yup.
He died.
Yup.
Yuta died. But why?
Honestly, this is the best setup death I think in any game I've LP'd yet. Because yeah, yeah, pretty much. Because like a lot of the games I LP are formulaic so far. They've been pretty formulaic. Like the Ace Attorneys are formulaic, the Danganronpas are formulaic. The Zero Escapes, even if a death does come out of nowhere, you could just go to a different timeline. So yeah, this one hit me the best, I think. The worst and the best, as it were. Yeah, good on you.
The reason doesn't matter. Even if we refuse to accept or understand it, it's the truth. That's reality. Nothing's going to change, no matter how hard you cry.
Yep. They played with our emotions so well. I gotta give them props for that, but at the same time it's like, oh, you bastards, but it's like, oh, you're so good at being bastards.
Come on, that's enough. If you're done crying, we should get going.
You really can't rush them too much on the first time. I mean, I guess we are kind of, I don't know, we never know when more shit could attack us, so we probably should move on, but at least for this first time, you gotta let her have a good cry, I feel. You can never force someone their first time.
If we stay here, we're going to be an easy target for Monokumas.
Yeah, you can deal with them, right? You still got some juice left. Although that juice goes down pretty quick. I wonder if there's a way to get, like, more battery slots. I hope so. Because, like, I barely used her, and she was already down to 1.5.
impossible.
Impossible? What are you talking about? If you just give up now, you're going to die.
Well, I'm just gonna die anyway.
Not if you believe. Believe in the hope boner. Nagito has a hope boner. You might not know where your brother is, but as long as you believe in Nagito's crazy hope boner, hope despair boner.
I'm like you. I'm just some normal, regular girl. I can't even do anything.
Yeah, well, your dumb brother's this normal, regular guy, and he did stuff. You just gotta move forward. Although I will say this, as morbid as this sounds, I'm glad that it was someone related to Aoi that they did this with. Because, not necessarily Aoi, I should say someone related to one of the survivors that they did this with. Because it's showing that they don't have, like, a bias or anything. Like, it wasn't like, yes, they showed us the hit card for Ishimaru's dad / uncle / whatever, but we don't know if he's dead yet. We just know he's being hunted. Now, it could be that instead they could have had a relative of someone who'd already died in the first game or the second game, and they did that with them. They did the red shirt thing with them instead, and that would have kind of bugged me a bit more, because it would have been like, you already killed them, and now you're going to kill their relatives too. But, yeah. Anyways.
No matter what I do, or how hard I try, I'm just gonna die here.
So you're saying you're just giving up?
Oh, that's a new face. Good on you, Toko.
Stop screwing around. I won't let you. You want to die, huh? Well, if you really want to die that much, I won't stop you.
But, you wanted to help me out, right? So, where are you going with this exactly?
But, are you really sure you want to die?
Is that all you're going with it? Okay. I thought you were going to get to some really big, deep question.
You want to die right here? In this place? Not seeing your family or friends ever again?
I feel it's important to mention that Makoto is still alive and working for the Future Foundation. I think that's an important fact that could lift her spirits.
Are you really just gonna accept that?
Of course not. I want to see my family.
Also, I'm not that mad at Toko, but still, I really feel like she should have mentioned, wait, I'm part of the Future Foundation, your sister Aoi is in it, don't do this. But at the same time, the reason I'm not as mad at Toko as I would have been if he had just died from running across the bridge is because, the thing that she sensed that was the trap, we kind of escaped and we got away, it was fine. But, so as far as she knew, it was fine, I think, I'm pretty sure. But, what am I trying to get at here? Even if she said that she knew the Future Foundation, they were still trapped here as far as we know. Like, they're cut off from the Future Foundation, even if they're part of the Future Foundation. So, he might have still been like, oh, I'm gonna go get help, I'll go get the proper Future Foundation members to help you guys out, or whatever. As long as I say that I was with you, they should help me, right? Yeah. So, I still think Toko should have tried to tell him that, but, I'm not that as mad that she didn't. But anyways.
But we've been separated for over a year. I don't even know where they are.
Toko should know and should probably bring this up, if not earlier than now.
It's probably too late anyway. I'll probably never see them again.
If you're ever gonna bring up Makoto, this is the time, Toko.
Can't you just be a little more positive instead of giving up right away all the time?
Hey, she can't be ultimate hope. Her brother already has that. Only one ultimate at a time, right? Well, I mean, Nagito also had that, but Nagito's is like crazy hope. Whereas I don't think Komar would have a special kind of hope. Unless it's like girl power hope.
No, you don't understand. The worst despair of all comes from having hope like that.
You're right, but at the same time, if you don't have hope at all, then what's the point in anything?
Having such strong hope and just losing it in an instant. Like what we just saw.
There are so many fun things in the world you could never experience if you're always just being protective of yourself. Like, oh, this has this percent chance of getting you killed according to the reports, or this is likely to happen if you do this. Like, if you always listen to that stuff, then, like, if you're always preparing yourself, you're never going to do so many possible fun things you could do. So, this is just a bigger version of that.
So, why don't you just overcome that despair as well? Although I doubt you're even willing to listen in your state. If that's the case, at least run. You're saying that you're going to die anyway, so you're at least prepared, right? If you think you're going to die, at least run away. If you're wrong, you live.
That's a really good point, Toko. I'm gonna be nice and assume you're not drawing these from Byakuya, because this is a nice pep talk, something we didn't really get from you in the first game, so you definitely have developed. That's nice.
If you were right, then at least you die on the run, and not just standing here suffering.
Yeah, that's a really good point.
Why? Why do you bother trying to cheer someone like me up?
Probably because she feels a bit indebted because she knows Makoto pretty well, but then again, she also knows Aoi kind of well, so oops.
Like I said, I'm a member of Future Foundation, and I can't just abandon you.
Are you seriously not going to bring up Makoto? Because I really feel like you should. It's kind of an elephant for me at the moment.
But if you keep up that sniveling and crying, I'll start to seriously consider it.
Okay, I'll try. At least a little bit longer.
Jeez, you're such a burden.
You said to just run, but what are our options at this point?
Oh, don't you remember that path I didn't let you go down because I was a bitch and wanted to force you into the story? Now we're gonna go that way.
The bridge is a no-go, and there's no other way to get out of town, right?
And we just go where the plot blocked us from before.
Did you forget what I just told you? You can't just give up right away.
Yeah.
Anyway, now that I think about it, I remember a subway running through this town.
Well, then that's our next option, I guess. And that's gonna be down the way you wouldn't let me go before. You bitch.
Huh? A subway?
I'm trying to think. Would Yuta have died anyways if we didn't go here? Probably, because Yuta would have came to the bridge and we just wouldn't have seen it happen. Was it good or bad that we saw it happen? Honestly, I'm gonna say I think it was good. Because A, it means we can confirm to Aoi that unfortunately it's true instead of prolonging her hope forever that will never come true. Or, what else? It's also good because it's kind of putting Komaru in a state that she really needs to be in a world like this. Post-despair world. You're gonna have to deal with death sometimes.
Did the subway line go out of the city?
Yeah, I think it did.
You should have said that before!
Well, sorry. I just remembered it right now. And besides, there's no way the trains work.
Never say never! To quote Justin Bieber and the first Danganronpa intro.
You're right. If the power's out, they definitely won't be working. We're trapped.
But never say never.
Ugh, like I said, you can't give up so easily.
You gotta try. If you never try, then what's the point in anything?
Even if the train stopped working, we can get out of town if we just walk along the tracks.
Yeah, like that one thing in that one place.
So don't give up. And let's go.
The one guy did it in the one time. One?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay! Girl power, go!
Well, I don't know if it's okay to say this, but I'll do it for Yuta's sake as well.
Yeah, ooh, what you say, and all that. Rip Yuta.
Jeez, you're simple-minded. Getting all riled up from a half-assed speech like that.
It was a pretty good speech. Just please don't say at this point it was from Byakuya. I would hate that.
But still,
Oh, you didn't think you had it in you?
the way Yuta died, there's no way I can just keep it secret from that idiot swimmer.
No, you definitely can't. You're gonna have to have a talk.
Well, either way, first, Master and I need to get out of this town.
Yeah, master.
So, where's the subway? We didn't see it on the way over here.
I'm not sure exactly. We'll just have to find it ourselves.
Well, Toko, I'm starting to think that if we work together, we can find it for sure.
Stop wasting your breath on sentimental crap and let's get moving already.
Toko, Let's get out of here together, okay?
Yeah, so this whole conversation, Toko still hasn't brought up Makoto. That just feels weird to me. Is he just like the Phoenix in this game? Like how in the Edgeworth games, like, mentioning Phoenix at all is taboo? Like, they'll do anything they can to not actually mention him? So is he that in this game? Does Makoto not show up at all? I don't know. I think he showed up, but Toko still hasn't mentioned him. It's kind of weird. But Makoto is in the description of Byakuya's profile, right? So, I don't know. Yeah, she just didn't mention Makoto. That feels weird to me.
It might be better if we go back to where we came out of that hotel before.
Yeah.
We went straight for the bridge last time. There should be a path going the opposite way.
Yeah, the path I tried to
Let's
go.
go over there.
Before you cock-blocked me. Yuta blocked me. Oh, God. That whole scene was really good. Like, the Yuta thing was good and heart-wrenching, and the, Toko got some nice bit there. That was, you know... No, thank you! I'm just gonna ignore this. Nope. Wait, wasn't there a safe spot? Wasn't there a safe spot? No, wait, no. The safe spot was over here. No, I don't want to fight. I don't feel like fighting. Save point. I'm just gonna save. After that heart-wrenching scene. But yeah. Hoo boy. Hoo boy is all I can really say. Just hoo boy. I mean, I don't know if this is gonna be the end of a video or not, but... Hoo boy! He wasn't a girl, and that's why he died. Rip boy! Rip boy! Rip boy! No, I just don't want to fight. No. I was trying to have a sentimental moment and think about Yuta's death, but no. But yeah, that scene, really cool scene. I liked it a lot. I mean, it hurt me, but that's part of why I liked it. You know, I'm a masochist. You know.
What's with this kid?
Oh, do I finally get to use mono coins?
Looks like a shop.
Skill shop. I think it would have made more sense if we used it on a mono machine, though, because that's what it's been used for, you know, in the regular games, but meh. Especially because they have mono machines, but we don't use them for that? It's weird.
Welcome.
Welcome? Oh, shit! Voice lines that aren't tee-hee or boo-hoo.